with a proposed design versus of existing conditions. At the end, we had to develop a special tool, BIMBot, because entire project was done in BIM. We developed special tool, BIMBot, IBI developed to virtually to run through this digital maze of drawings to identify all clashes within the infrastructure, within the 19-kilometer corridor. And we saved tons of money just doing that. This is the vision that we presented to the client when we bi-weekly we were interacting with the sponsor. Virtually, the project was designed up to 40% at the RFP stage, and we have shown every station, every bench, every entrance, interior finish to the point that the proponent could price the project within a dollar value. And that's how we manage the risk to protect our client. Thank you. Pleasure kind of sharing some of my experience. I will have a just quick snapshot of a couple other projects. This is a social infrastructure project we completed, McGill University Hospital on a P3, 1.3 billion Canadian in Montreal. This is another hospital, social infrastructure in Toronto. It's a women's college hospital. This is the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital in Glasgow. It's 850 million sterlings with a Brookfield Multiplex, one of the largest construction group in the world. This is bus rapid transit system just north of Toronto. We've been involved in a 4-phase of development through P3 process. In Greece, we've done a number of, we were involved in a number of highways, and IBI technology was first time on P3 used on the Confederation Bridge 35 years ago, and now it's throughout the Greece employed. This is another one. And this is the kind of smaller scale. This was a design built for Pan Am Games. We had to do through the competitive process this public square with the redo of entrance to the CN Tower, one of the best known landmarks in Canada. And we put together vision, we put together budget, and we secured the contract with our partner. And where we go from here, Infrastructure Canada, it's a new Canadian agency who is moving forward, looking forward into building sustainable Canada or financing sustainable Canada. There is just last week announcement that there were 5 shortlisted bidders for Smart City Challenge in Canada. And a number of them awarded the $50 million contract. And that's the next wave of P3 projects in Canada. Smart City Platform, it's a tool that we developed for a similar client in India. And that's now in the 3rd phase of implementation. And that's all for today from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kovacevic. Now we have from the famous UK, where everything was the beginning for the PPP, and who poisoned us all with the PPP and with the advantages and with the experience. So in that respect, I would say hello to Mr. Jan Chorlton. I had the pleasure working with him on some projects, and I would like him to exchange the experience of the backdrops of the PPPs in Europe, findings, recommendation, and how to